Group B stands as this. HawK defeated Ente 2-0. Neutron defeated Hitman 2-0. And so it's a Russian battle in the winner bracket final of Group B. Who's going to follow Vortex and Cash? It's one of these two. And they start their best of 3 on Northern Isles.
AM versus Warden. That is the matchup we normally see with the first heroes nowadays. Unless we are on Terranos stand. But we're not, are we? Actually, it was Jamiko playing MK here first recently, wasn't it? But HawK not doing so. Creeping up the natural right away. Ring of Regen. Ooh, against the Warden. That could be pretty nice. The Warden herself found the big heal pot. Not interested in early aggression here, but rather second Ancient of War for more creeping down the road. Footy sees this early. One footman to be sent out for scouting early. We're used to that. And fast expansion by HawK.
Alright, Neutron with the second Engine of War, and I wonder how that pans out. That's of course going to be great creeping and a great Warden, as HawK is spending most of his time on the northern side of the map, on tier 1 for quite some time.
Hunters all in the main. This is Hunts all in. Which I know, I talked about this with Neutron a lot. I know he likes to play, I know he thinks should work. And I know he gets really frustrated when it doesn't work because he says, human go into the expansion, this should not work if I go all in. But you know, the thing is, oftentimes it does work. And I feel this is a gamble you're not supposed to take against the best humans. Look at the footy blocks here, by the way. HawK, excuse me? Is this Jamiko playing right now?
Dude, that was pretty sick by Neutron as well, dropping the gauntlet before using the big healing and then instantly the Shadow Strike. There was like 4 actions in a split of a second. Before we go into more detail here, we have a couple of resubs. Thank you, Melungi, Sergeant Ansi, for best wishes from Poland. We're going to get a countryman of yours on the cast in a second. You're Dead for 33 months of resub, and Motul for 4 months. Whoop whoop, it's your fault that I am back to Warcraft. That is lovely to hear. And the game continues. So, Archer getting killed here. Oh, Neutron is not paying attention too much to this Archer. There we go.
I guess the good thing for Neutron here in these engagements is he's keeping the AM from creeping. AM level 3 is normally the nail in the coffin for mass hunts all-ins. At the same time, though, Warden isn't creeping either. Only level 2 so far on her. Every bit of experience here matters. This is why the footy should ideally deny himself. A little too slow there was HawK. Gets the dust now, though. And more and more footies. Footies and peasants. Footies and peasants. Seems like he hasn't figured out this is all in yet. Otherwise, there should be a lumber mill and towers coming up already.
I thought the same. Like, how much does HawK know about the game plan? And I think it's not much. The first Huntress, was it revealed? I'm not sure. She was standing there. I'm not sure if HawK saw her.
A little sloppy, honestly, by HawK to not use one of these illusions to scout the main. He definitely should have done this by now. So now he sees the first Huntress. 2 Huntress. Okay, now it's time to panic.
Yeah.
Lumber mill. But also tech. The tech is a risk, honestly.
Yeah, he started that tech quite some time ago, as you can see in the bottom right. Going more for this Archmage. No hero is level 3 yet, which... yeah, who does it benefit, really? Both suffer hard from it, and there's APs coming up, but this time the Scout is super fast.
And with the Warden back in the main to get up more mana, this should be time for the AM and the footies perhaps to find the cancel. Militia already called. But that's the issue now. The Town Hall is upgrading. Perhaps you'd even cancel the tech. I think canceling the tech would be the safer play. But he's trying to do it without canceling. AP comes up, and there's 2 wisps here. Really nicely done. Instantly ready for the repair.
Gets the kill on the footman, but the repair isn't enough. It's a lot of distraction, of course, and that's free reign for these 3 hunts, and now they're kicking in with the area of effect, and that is 1 more kill. Oh, is that Warden level up? That 1 kill is the Warden level 3, and he gets it here. Whew. It's huge!
Lots of mana as well, but the AM also got his level up. Oh man. The peasant count is a real problem.
We got 2. Oh, the footman. 3 footmen. The rally point is in front of the barracks. But they're not helping here.
I think Shadow Strike on the AM. That just seems like a big waste of mana. That Ring of Regen turning out really well.
It sometimes does. It's only footmen. What do they do against mass huntress?
Tagging the barracks now, though. Is that really the best target? Warden again after the AM, but with the boots and the ring. This is not gonna happen.
Also replenishment potion. Also another potion. That is big commitment, though. Neutron pulling in more wisps. He wants to try this AP push again.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's gonna take forever, though. I don't think he can wait for the APs. I think he has to go in with detonates now. Just brute force this.
Nope. It's a mix of both, I guess. He is brute forcing on the Archmage, but potion number 1 used, replenishment as well already over. There's no mana on this ward anymore thanks to the Arcane, and lots of footmen trying to deal with the towers, but they catch, as I said, a lot of AoE. Archmage is also healing constantly.
Yeah. Once again, the Hunter's all-in fails, as it basically always does against the top humans.
What if this Archmage falls though? Oh, there's still a TP, right? Is there a shop in the main? He needs some healing.
Oh, he's got Regen Scroll. Oh, unless there's a sick block from the Hunts.
Nope.
No, GG.
There isn't. Alright. That is the quick 1-0 for HawK.
This strat is the Night Elf version of Rifle Tier 2 Expo against Undead. It doesn't work against really good players. It just doesn't.
You know, alright, that happens. Quick 1-0 for HawK. We get a new guest onto our broadcast. This is the theme of the StayAtHomestory Cup tournament. We had a Bulgarian human before. Now we get Night Elf from Poland. We met this guy before in Athens, of all cities, at WCG Europe, where he was qualified as one of the 8 players. Didn't make it in the end, but Ankis will join us.
To have some Night Elf expertise. Wait, wasn't Ankis also at Iron Couch?
Ooh, I don't remember that.
I'm not sure. I might be imagining that. But I would say 60% I'm feeling that he was there.
Like the entire Iron Couch event, I remember our breakfast at the gas station and a drink I had with Rotterdam. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it was a bit of a blur. This weekend may turn out similar.
So I hope that Ankis gets the invite and will join the game in a second. I hope he's not AFK.
Map 2 is Concealed Hill. Wow. That is Neutron's pick. Concealed Hill.
Yeah. Another AP push.
Good, get out of here with your AP push. AP push is trash.
Maybe Ankis
has to be a keeper then.
Okay.
I think that has to be a keeper.
Well, maybe we will hear from our expert once he joins the hangout, and then Ankis can tell us. He is in the game already. Maybe brushing his hair, getting the right styling in.
It's important.
It is.
If anybody knows, I do.
All right, I guess Ankis will join in a bit. We have the 1-0 for HawK. That is match points for him. HawK starting in the upper right, bottom left for Neutron. Let's see. Ah, there's Ankis. Welcome to the show, Ankis. Nice to have you here. But I guess you're muted or something.
Hello.
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 There you are.
Okay. Welcome, welcome. Nice to hear you guys.
Nice to have you by our side for some Night Elf expertise. How are you doing in quarantine times?
Pretty good. Just watching Warcraft all day long.
Well, to be honest, you did that even before Corona, right? You are pretty much watching
Yeah.
Battle Warcraft 24/7. It's insane.
Pretty much, yeah. Not really playing that much because we know Elf is unplayable right now.
Are you want to get into the balance wine right away? Feel free.
Yep. And we see Keeper of the Grove,
Oh yeah.
favorite Remo hero.
You know,
I'm just
I've been
leaning
coming-
back and let you guys discuss this now.
I've been coming back around to the Keeper a little bit. I saw Lolite play the Keeper, I saw Moon play the Keeper, and I can see the benefit. If you play it really well, if you hit your timings well, if you get your expo up, it can work. It can work, but...
Yeah, I think Keeper is not that bad actually with Demon Hunter second. It can work because then you can disable MK and then bursts are not as useless as they usually are versus Alchemist and Keeper duo.
Yeah. By the way, were you at Iron Couch or were you not at Iron Couch?
No, I wasn't there.
Knew it.
I thought you were.
No, it was Terror, Wilq, and
Wilq.
Digger or something like that.
Remo missed you so much he imagined you.
Oh, maybe next time. Hopefully there will be another one. So we see a lot of footies.
Forces are under attack.
Why is this footy in the main, not creeping with army? I feel like HawK is kind of behind with creeping because of that. This footy was AFK.
HawK just likes to be super annoying, just like in real life.
Yeah,
this one footy that is harassing Wisp is so frustrating
That's so
to deal
not
with.
true, dude. HawK is like one of the least annoying people ever. The little liar. The liar, Neo.
Leave me alone. That was
Oh my
fitting.
god, these items for the Keeper, holy
Player's
crap.
forces are under
If the
attack.
footies run into the base, they're all gonna die.
No way, all Wisps are going to die.
There's a thing called juggling, you know, and then shoop
No.
shoop.
You know, Wisps have like 100 HP.
A town
It's impossible.
Yeah,
No,
and they
but
have fast
food-
movement speed, and they can harvest on the map, and they can hide in trees. And they have AoE mana burn. Pretty broken.
Do you know that in Reign of Chaos Wisps had 100 mana burn?
Fits
That
the
was-
100 mana burn of the demon back then.
Yeah,
Fun
100,
times.
100, 200, 300. That was great.
Have you been playing since Reign of Chaos?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
since like
How old were you back then?
10 years old,
Damn.
something like that.
And you actually played like straight up Warcraft, not Footman Frenzy and stuff?
No, Warcraft only.
Damn, dude.
I was
Tryhard.
playing. I was Mass Huntress since then.
Nice. You know, Starshade earlier told me the more you play mass hunts, the smarter you get because of how all your senses.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So he
And by
says
the way-
him and OC are the smartest Warcraft players in the world.
So that would make me the third smartest person in the world. And back then I was thinking that Huntresses are blocked by Footman defense, and so is the Potman. I thought it was the most broken shit ever because I was massing Huntresses with Potman random team.
So basically, you play the whole army without hero abilities.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, I actually think that it would be cool if Potman Searing Arrow would have the same effect that Human Orb has, like decreasing healing, you know? Then I would play Potman versus Undead.
is under siege.
But where would you play her? Like second or first?
Third, I think third.
Third.
Okay.
Triple Orb.
Huh?
Star-shaped style. Like big hero.
Dude, casting with Starship today was so much fun. He was just whining 24/7.
So we got the star-shaped wine, we got the Ankus wine, and later we got the legendary Kevin Schwem wine to top things off.
Yeah, Ankus, why do you think that is? As far as whining power level goes, Night Elf is #1 without question.
Right now, yeah,
Without
probably.
question. Like, Human is #2, and I think Undead is probably #3. I think Org is the least whiny. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that's correct. To be honest, I think Orc now is in a pretty good shape. They have a lot of diverse strategies. They have pretty decent matchup against everyone. It's not like they are completely, you know,
Yeah.
underwhelming against Night Elf or Human. And they don't have like really bad maps. It
Yeah,
feels like
that's
Orc is
true.
in the best shape right now, I think, balance-wise.
Oh yeah, this is not looking good for the keeper, by the way. There's no
Yeah,
way
no,
out.
Nope. Even Mantle and Circle didn't help. But
Yikes.
this is pretty weird strategy to expand on tier 2.
Good luck in the playoffs. that was a 15-minute winner bracket final.
Yeah, classic human versus Neytpoh.
Absolutely classic indeed. Oh boy. So,
All right.
what's your
Now what do we
opinion
have?
on Neutron in general after this game right now, especially?
I mean, Concealed Field is very hard for Night Elf. I'm not sure why this was the second map. That means it was a Neutron pick.
Yeah, really weird, right?
I don't understand it because I think it's the worst map. It's very hard to creep to level 3. It's very easy to harass with Footmen because you can send them back to Fountain and heal them for free. So I'm not sure why he chose.
I think his idea may have been he gets level 2 keeper quickly, then the typical footy harass into his main comes with Entangle, he kills 4 footies. In the meantime, he has an expansion coming up, which then carries him in the late game. Maybe that was the idea, but it didn't exactly.
Yeah, I think maybe he was trying to go for Dryads and MGs with Fountains and expansion and then run by style, not sure. But that definitely didn't work out as planned.
Yeah, thank you, Ankis, for the night of expertise. No, of course, we're going to keep you on the broadcast for a little while.
And now what do we have? Hitman against Ente.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Did they
Orc
not start
versus
yet?
Undead. Oh, now you can whine about Orcs.
I think it's 0-0.
Okay. I don't know if they started yet.
I think you're only allowed to whine in this matchup if you play against Focus, Fly, and Lin. Because nobody else can play it to its full potential.
Okay, the game is up. Ankis, you got the game name. You continue talking. I go for a quick smoke, and I'm going to be right back when the game starts.
Okay.